Now then, he is one of Britain's hottest new movie stars. This year alone, he starred in The Duchess and also Mamma Mia. Have a look at this.
When I don't have you near, unsatisfied, I skip my pride, I beg you dear.
Don't go wasting your emotion. Lay all your love on me.
Dominic Cooper joins me now. It's out on DVD. La 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 la. Hurrah! Just in time for Christmas.
Thank goodness for that.
Do you know what?
Sing-along version.
Oh, sing-along version. How
Can't wait.
Fabulous is that? Do you know what? Watching this, please tell me it was as much fun to do as it was to watch.
It absolutely was.
Was it? Was it
yeah,
really
it was.
good?
It was 6-7 weeks on a Greek island, dancing and singing, which
I mean, happy days.
very, very happy days.
People would pay money to do that.
I think so. Slightly terrifying at first in the studio when you're told, and singing in front of Benny and Bjorn.
Did you have to do that? Sing in front of them to learn
Yes, I remember
songs?
quite early on as well. So suddenly being, in front of the people who've created this music and hearing your own voice that you're not very pleased with, then behind a glass partition and. Yeah, it was quite terrifying. And seeing their faces, their reaction to you singing their music.
Was it all right, though? In the end?
I think so. But they said so. But you're never sure. They did something in the studio that made it sound better.
But it did look like great fun, and what a good cast as well. But I always think, with someone like Meryl Streep, were you a bit worried about working with someone like that? Not because of her, because she's great, but just because of the reputation that comes with that.
I don't think I was worried. I think you just get to sit down with each other very early on and have a table read and discuss it, and we all had the same worries, I think. And one of the first things we had to do was read it in front of the studio, and then we were asked to stand up and sing when the song came up, unaccompanied, which was just kind of... And she was, I think, the first one to kind of stand and say, actually, I think this is quite unfair. We can't possibly be made to do this when we have hardly practiced as well at that stage.
For sure.
So that made us feel very comfortable, and she was great to work with.
She's really good in that role.
She's brilliant,
absolutely.
yes.
Well, you all are. You all look as if you're really just... That's what it's about. And for goodness sake, do we ever need some laughs in these times? I mean,
these times we do.
It was the bit that came out just at the right time.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so.
I'm sure everybody knew it was going to be a success because people have loved the stage show. But it's been absolutely mega. I mean, £55 million in box office in the UK alone. Never mind over in America. I mean, people have been going to see it though, Dominic. They've gone back.
It's the return. It's the return visits.
That doesn't happen very often.
No, I know.
Really.
It's quite exciting, isn't it? I mean, we did. There was the expectation after how successful the stage musical had been, but I don't think anyone ever thought for a moment that it would have this effect on people. So it's been, and it's lovely when people in the street, when you do, it has had a profound effect. They've just got enjoyment out of it, and they've been cheered up by it. So that's a very nice feeling to have.
You scrub up very well in this. I think you're rather nice. Did you do some work? Look at that.
It's not me.
Is that your head on a different?
Yes, it is. I think it's
no, it's not. That is you looking
I don't know where that's from. It's all gone now, I'm afraid.
But you have to kind of work really hard for those sort of roles because you're going to be showing off your bod.
And more so, well, I'm sure it wasn't in the script at first. It sort of became more and more the clothes I was wearing as the weeks progressed. So I thought, and being surrounded constantly by these professional dancers who are forever sort of
like Greek
training,
gods.
like Greek, and constantly doing press-ups and sit-ups.
So
and
I thought you have to be part of that. No,
I thought I better get.
Do you know when I first saw you? It was on stage in the History Boys, and I thought you were fantastic. And obviously that went on to the movie as well, which again was a really, really good film. What a part! What a great part! You must have such affection for that role.
Unbelievable, yeah. It was 5 years ago. But it was an incredible time and so exciting to do something on stage and work so hard at it and rehearse so much, and to work with a writer like Alan Bennett and a fantastic director, and then to be able to... it's very sad sometimes when you do something on stage that it only lasts for that amount of time, and then it's sort of just in people's memories.
Sure.
But to then make it into a film, it was brilliant.
And what I was really pleased about was sometimes when it goes from stage to movie, Mamma Mia, it worked beautifully, and also in the History Boys it worked really well too, because I loved the stage show so much that I almost went to the movie a bit apprehensive. And thought,
of Mamma Mia?
No, of the History Boys. I was thinking, is it actually going to work? And it did. It just worked really well.
Well, it is. It's that wonderful thing of film. You can sort of get closer to the characters and behind the eyes of them and really figure out what's going on in their heads.
You've been busy, because of course I was talking to you recently about the Duchess as well. You've been very, very busy. And the next project, you're working with another icon, Emma Thompson.
I am, yes. That's a film called An Education, which should be out at the beginning of next year. So
Are you going to be able to do some stage work? Because I know that's what you love doing.
Hopefully I am. Yeah, I've just recently said that I'm going to be working with Helen Mirren, I think, in Phaedra, in a Greek tragedy, back at the National next year. So
isn't it great to be able to do something like that, which really makes you feel as if, yeah, I'm really doing my craft here. But then having great fun with Mum, do you know, that's why the job is so good. You know, then having fun with something like this.
Yeah, I'm very much in this city getting an opportunity to do it all and doing bits of TV as well.
Well, we love you. Thank you for coming in.
Very nice to see you again.
Any time.
Thank you very, very much.
Gorgeous boy.
Nice to see you.